What's up, YouTube? It is your girl Carla. Welcome back to the channel, Worth Beyond Circumstance. So I just wanted to pop in real quick. Um, I just literally came back from the gym. Like I literally walked in, put my keys down, and hopped up behind this computer because there's something on my heart that I really wanted to talk about, and it's about consistency and falling in love with the process. And one of the things I have noticed just within my social group, just people that I've seen on the internet, a lot of mothers, there is a lot of us who have these false expectations of what this journey of maintaining a healthy lifestyle looks like, you know. And it takes a lot of discipline, it takes a lot of work. And I think that that's something that we're not used to, that we really need to get used to because we tend to want things like yesterday. We live in an instant gratification time where, you can go and get surgery and have it done, or you can go and get, I don't know, go wrap yourself up in saran wrap, and in 2 hours after sitting in the sun for 3 days, you can have six pack. Like there's all of these things that we spend time researching and doing and failing at, and you could just did the work. But that's something that I feel like has to be talked about. You know, one thing that going to the gym has really taught me, it has taught me one, to be disciplined. It gives me also two, something to look forward to in my day. It gives me something to work towards in my life. You know, I have kids. I need to be able to keep up with my kids because the energy is unmatched, sis. Okay. If you don't have kids, I'm letting you know right now, get your weight up because it is not something to mess around with. Having kids and not doing anything with them, that's a recipe for your children to be bad as shit. So working out gives you stamina. It gives you longevity, as I close in on my 40s. Um, I'm realizing that my body doesn't move the way that it used to. And when I go through periods of time where I'm not consistently eating right, I can feel the inflammation in my body rise. I can feel how the inflammation in my stomach like increases. I can feel how tired I am because I'm not feeding my body, I'm not feeding my vehicle some healthy foods that is going to actually give me and increase my energy. And that is something that we really need to talk about. Like, let's talk about it. Okay. Just within my friend group, my social group, we'll just say my social group, and what I've seen, there are so many people who like to make excuses up for why they can't follow a meal plan. Oh, I like to enjoy food. Well, don't complain that you're fat. Oh, well, I don't like a whole bunch of this healthy food. Who said the healthy food is nasty? Oh, I just don't have the time. But you be scrolling for hours. You be out every weekend, but you don't have time. You be talking to all these folks that don't care about you, but you're not making the time to do the things that is actually going to help you. Like, I just got a question. I just want to know something real quick? And so we have to also just stop making these excuses. You know, you can't complain about the work you're not doing, or should I say, you can't complain about the results you're not getting from the work that you're not doing. That's just 100% facts. So having an open mind to doing something different so you can get something different is also something that's necessary with being able to maintain a healthy lifestyle, and also too knowing that this is not like a quick fix. Like, this is actually a lifestyle change. You have to change your life in order to increase the benefits, your health benefits. Yeah, going to the gym and working out all the time is great. But I can tell you, I don't want to kill myself every day in the gym, waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning just to sabotage myself in the kitchen. You know, it already takes so much time to start seeing results, anywhere between 6 to 8 weeks to see real results, consistent results Why would I sabotage myself in the kitchen? Why would I skip out on sleep? And that is a struggle for me. I'm always on the go. So sleep is something that just over the last, what is it, May, 6 to 8 months, that I've been really, really trying to maintain a healthy relationship with being awake and being asleep. Because leave it to me, bitch, I'm gonna get 3 hours and I'm on the go. Okay. And I work overnight, so my night shift schedule and my day shift schedule, they just hate each other because especially during the summertime, oh my God, the sun is out. Bitch, I'm trying to play outside. Okay. But I also realize that if I don't give my body time to recover, it's not. And I'm not gonna see these results. So I say all this to say because the more work that you put in, you're building up like it's almost like money. You're building up an account, a savings. You see what I'm saying? You're building up a savings. And after you put in some amount of money in your account, you might be able to go and take a shopping spree. You have a certain amount saved up that you can actually go and enjoy your hard-earned money without feeling like you did some damage. You see what I'm saying? And then you're able to recover from that. It's the same thing with working out. You can't work out for a week. You can't work out for 2 weeks and be like, oh, I need a cheat day. Oh, I need a cheat meal because it's gonna go out the window. It really is. And not only that, you not maintain enough discipline in your life or in your routine to actually be able to trust yourself that you're gonna get back on the bandwagon. 100% of the time it fails. 100. Okay. So keep this in mind that when you are trying to achieve a certain goal, make sure you're not looking at it just for the aesthetic. Oh, I want a six pack. Oh, my arms are too flabby. Oh, this. You gotta fall in love with the process. Like, yes, we all have a certain way we would like to look. For me, there's certain areas of my body that I target for anywhere between 2 to 6 months, just consistently working that out. I'm not expecting to see, my back to look a certain way after a month. I'm not doing that. Like there's no way. You have to grow, or should I say, in order to grow muscle, you have to eat right, drink right, rest correctly. And then on top of that, the lifting part. There's so many things that goes into just I want a big butt. I need big thighs. I want to widen my hips. Like there's a lot that goes into that. And when you go into setting a goal, it gives you false expectations. So when you're not seeing results, it could be like a month in, you're not seeing the results that you want. It's motivation for you to quit. You're gonna have bad days at the gym. I like to say when you are feeling the worst and you don't want to go, that's when you actually should be going. That's when it actually matters. And if you're going to the gym with reasons for, I'm trying to look good in 3 weeks because I'm going on a date with whoever or whatever the case may be, you're setting yourself up for failure because you're not doing it for the right reasons. You're not doing it accurately. You're not doing it safely, and you're not doing it for the long haul. And so when you have people who are trying to give you advice, especially advice that can really help you for the long haul, I encourage you guys to listen because we tell you these things and people a lot, especially a lot of fitness influencers, they try to be transparent and honest with you. Let me rephrase that because some of these folks just be out here selling a dream. But the ones who are very transparent in how they communicate and relay messages to you is not to put you down to make you feel bad, but like who gonna tell you, would you rather be told a lie and spend all this money and for shit not to work, or would you rather for somebody to be honest with you so that way you can take a look at what it is that you're doing wrong so you can correct it, you know? And I am a firm believer of keeping 100% real because I'm not wasting no breath to talk to anybody if it's not on purpose or it's not purposeful. Okay. So I just really wanted to talk about that because this is something changing my mindset from going to the gym to see a certain thing to going to the gym to create not necessarily habits, but being a creature of discipline has to outweigh a creature of habit, meaning that your habits can always slip. But if you're disciplined, you're going to continue to do the thing. So this is something that's really helped me because even in just in my regular day-to-day life, I'm not going to be perfect every single day, making sure all my clothes are washed, it's gonna take time to build up a routine and stay with it and, a schedule where I'm constantly running. It takes time. And as you continue on with your fitness journey, you'll learn that some of the things that you're learning in your journey to maintain the discipline, to be open to suggestion, to let go of what it looks like on the outside, those lessons are gonna start to really kind of spill over into your personal life, whether it's with money, whether it's with cleaning, whether it's with, being intentional about how you are coming off and learning things and maintaining emotions. Like all of it is really valid and it stands true for everything. So I hope this helps somebody. If you are on your fitness journey, don't give up, continue to go, you know, set some goals for yourself so that way when you reach those goals, then you can go ahead and do something for yourself that feels good, but make sure these goals are actually long-term goals and not these baby goals because baby, we too big to be making these little 3-day goals. Okay. We know ain't shit changing in 3 days. Okay. I hope you guys have a great week and I'll chat with you later. Peace.